hit the record button so so the tens of people can watch it. We are going down round number 4 of our March Madness point series, starting off with our novice B main, coming at you at the sound of the tone. Giddy up, giddy up, giddy up. Oh, leader, trash and rolling here on that first corner. I think Philip Meyer's going to take over that one spot here. Anthony into the 2. Andrew trying to skate through the madness of the short course trucks. A long race. Our 2 buggies breaking free. Doing their best to try to break now. Philip Meyer in the 1. Anthony Salvaggio in the 2. Andrew Rojas getting up into that 3 spot. Anthony is not going to stay, so Andrew Rojas, by default, in the 3 spot, has that second and final transfer spot in the A main as it sits right now. We are 1:30 in, 3:30 to go. Andrew Salvaggio in that 2 spot, trying to keep Andrew Rojas at bay. He makes a little mistake there in front of the driver's stand. Still has a couple turns on Andrew. Philip Myers in the green, yellow wheels. Trying to check out of this one. Just past that halfway point. Another mistake out of Andrew. Here comes, another mistake out of Anthony. Now here comes Andrew. Chipping away that deficit. Andrew, that's your leader working with you in the green buggy.
2 minutes left. 2 minutes left.
Philip in the 1, Anthony in the 2, Andrew in the 3. Salvaggio make a mistake. There's off the gas when you're getting marshaled. I'm not even a marshal.
One minute left. 1 minute left.
Leo going broke. Philip Meyer checked out here. 30 seconds to go. Salvaggio in the 2. Andrew Rojas in the 3. Oh, Anthony going broke in here. He had that 2 spot locked up here. Andrew Rojas going to inherit that 2 spot. All right, everyone will be done when you come by the line. It's going to be Philip Meyer and Andrew Rojas advancing into the A main. Everyone is done except for Philip Meyer. That is a race. I'll stop. Marshals, grab your blowers.
The race is complete.
Philip Meyer, Andrew Rojas, Anthony Salvaggio, top 3. Drivers from that race, I need you down on the track to marshal, please. .21.5 B main coming up next. Drivers from race number 1, I need you on the track, please. Drivers from that last race, I need you on the track, please.
One minute to the start of the race.
All right, you guys go and roll them around. Anthony Salvaggio, where you at?
Forty-five seconds to the start of the race.
Did he run out of the building? Guys, go ahead and roll them around. Check them in.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
I need marshals out here, please.
Philip Meyer. Brian Davis. Wyatt Bima. 15 seconds to the start of the race.
Anthony Salvaggio, where are you? Oh, you are going to get an
Ransom.
earful next time I see you.
Less than 5.
Running your main and then bouncing out of here is bad form. You need to come out here and marshal. All right, no more laps. Wyatt Bima, you're in the 1. Branson, you're in the 2. Brian Davis in the 3. Philip Meyer in the 4. James Chunell in the 5. We need a marshal underneath the driver's stand. No. Keep coming over here. I still need you over here. We'll start as soon as we get another marshal out here. On the tone. Taking the top 2 into that A main. Wyatt in the 1, Brian Davis in the 2, Branson in the 3. White going by and clicking off another one. He had 1.6 that last lap. He's going to gain quite a bit more here over Brian Davis in the 2. Closest battles in between Brian Davis and Branson, separated by 4.5. As everyone's starting to spread out here. Watching the triple section, It is clear. There's Trudeau getting it wrong, I believe. Byman coming down the straightaway, clicking off another one. Brian Davis in that too. 4.5 was the gap between Branson and Davis. 4.4 now. Watching the triple section. Someone's upside down in there. Thank you, sir.
2 minutes left.
3 down, 2 to go. Byman working his way into that table section. Double single he goes. $120 to go, $120 to go. One minute to go.
1 minute left.
Wyatt checking out here. Looking to secure his spot into that A main event. Brian Davis in the 2. Then it's Branson, Trunell, Meyer. Lock timing 2-wheel up next. B main, that is. Less than 5. Everyone will be done when you come by the line. There goes Wyatt taking the win. Waiting on Branson and Phillip to come by. It's going to go Byma, Davis, Branson, and I am going to bump 3 into that A main event. So Wyatt, Byma, Brian Davis, and Branson, you will all be advancing into that A main event.
The race is completed.
Yeah. Yes, it does. Drivers from race number 2, need you down on the track, please. Drivers from race number 2, need you down on the track. We only need some volunteers for this one as well, so please come on out now rather than later. Race number 3, 2-wheel lock timing, B main. Is it dead? Thank you, sir. We need lots of volunteer marshals out here, please. All right. You guys can go ahead and roll them around. Check them in, roll them around, check them in. It's going to go Jeremy Sanders in the 11, Wustenhofer in the 10, Devin Corey in the 9, Dorman in the 8, Juan Rosas in the 7, John Young in the 6, Gary Ballard in the 5, Ronnie Goss in the 4,
Devin Corey.
Colton Davis in the 3, Dave
Ronnie
Rosen
Goss.
in the 2, and BQ
1 minute to the start of the
Brothers
race.
2.
John Young. Dave Rosen.
We
Eric
do have a
Rosenberg.
couple of scratches in this one.
Juan Rosas. Jeremy Sanders. Brady Dorman.
And, yeah. All right, guys, no more laps. Grid is closed. Grid them up. So it's going to go Brother 2 in the
45 seconds to the start of the
1.
race.
Dave Rosen in the 2. Ronnie Goss in the 3. John Young in the 4. Juan Rosas in the 5. Dorman in the 6. Corey in the 7. Wustenhofer in the 8. And Saunders in the 9.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
We are cocked, locked, well, almost cocked. Not quite.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
We are cocked, locked, and ready to rock here. You two in the back can move up one.
Less than 5.
All right, marshals ready, drivers ready, on the tone. We're going racing. Keep it clean in the back. This driver's side triple hasn't been as much as a clusterfest as I thought it was going to be. Everyone doing a good job. This single, though, on the other end of the driver's stand is a different story. Who's getting out clean here? Brother 2 is going to get out clean. Ronnie Goss going to come out shining. John Young gets it wrong. That's going to put Dave Rosen up into that 3. No, scratch that. That's not Dave Rosen. Sorry about that. That's Devin. Devin up into the 3. He's got a Dave Rosen scheme. It's Brother 2 in the 1. Ronnie Goss. Oh, on off the Traxxas. That's not an easy thing to do. Marshall behind you. Marshall behind you. Put the car down, please. Put the car down. Put the car down by the cone. You needed to marshal right behind you. Yeah, face the other way. Face the other way. That way. Yeah, face that way. Face that way. Yeah, you face that way. Yeah, so you can see that area. Perfect. Thank you very much. Watch good on the straight. It is no easy task to break a Traxxas, but Juan got her done. So congrats. Larry Tom takes U.S. currency and all forms of credit cards. Brother 2 out front. Devin in the 2. Devin from the depths, from the 9, all the way up into the 2. And then he parks it into the pipe. Marshals himself, though. John Young now going to move up into that 2. So John into the 2, Ronnie into the 3. Devin going to fall to the 4. Then it's Dorman, Rose, and Wustenhofer, Saunders. Young getting wrong. That might have put Goss into the 2. Let's see what happens when he comes by the line. That's number 2 coming up behind you, Mr. Saunders. Ronnie Goss in the 1. Devin looking for a way around. Ronnie Goss, full defense. They work their way through that table section. Keep clean, keep clean. 2 and 3. Ruffling each other's feathers by that start-finish line. We're only halfway down. We still got 2 minutes, 30 seconds to go. Ronnie double singling. All Devins clearing the triples here. They come by that start-finish line. That is the race to
2
watch.
minutes left.
Brother 2 starting to walk away. He's got a 5-second lead. Eric, that's number 2 working up on you. And then number 3 will be right there as well. And Mr. Saunders, that's 2 and 3 working up on you. Oh, Goss got a piece of a back marker. Devin's going to get around. Ronnie's trying to answer back. Through the on-road section. Oh, Devin parks it in the pipe again. A little too much steering into that corner here. That's going to put Goss back up into the 2. 1:10 to go. Devin trying to make up too much time, turning in too early there. Clipping the pipe again. It's going to give Ronnie some breathing room to work with here. And brother 2 working with some back markers as well. I believe that's Mr. Rosen. You can have your leader working up behind you here.
1 minute left. 1 minute left.
All right, I know you guys are battling for position. Game on. That worked out well. So brother 2 going to get through and have work with some clean air here. Ronnie Goss losing a lot of that lead he had because Devin must be looking for another gear here. 34 seconds to go. They should get this one and one more. By the start finish line they go. They should get around for another one here, depending on what happens. Side by side, wheel to wheel action, and Ronnie gets the worst of it. Goes cartwheeling out of bounds. That's going to put Devin into the 2. And everyone's racing to the line. So brother 2 and Devin are going to get by for victory laps. And just as we did in 21 lock timing, we are going to bump 3. So we will take brother 2, Devin, Corey, and Ronnie Goss into that A main event here. We're waiting for Devin to come by. Everyone else is done. That is a race. I'll stop. Marshals, grab your blowers.
The race is completed.
Brother 2, Devin, Corey, and Ronnie Goss, you're all advancing into that A main event. Congratulations. Race number 4, 4-wheel lock timing B main coming up next. Thank you. Yes. Yeah, if you can help out. Thank you. Marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots. Drivers from race number 3, I need you out on the track. Mike, can you just put it over here next to John Young? Thank you. You guys go ahead and roll them around, check them
1
in,
minute
roll
to the
them around,
start of the
check them
race.
in. Marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots. Let you guys come by and check in because we've got a lot of
Chris Rendon,
scratches
right.
out of this one. See who came to play here for our fixed time.
Morris Davis.
Watch the straight, go high in the straight, go high in
45
the
seconds
straight.
to the
We
start
need
of the
2
race.
marshals out here,
Wyatt
please.
Pima. Brother 2.
Ronnie,
Eric
you got a
Wisenhofer.
marshal?
Brother 1.
Ronnie Goss. You got a marshal? All right, no more laps.
30
no more
seconds
laps.
to the start of the race.
We're going to put Morris Davis in the 1, brother 2 in the 2, Wyatt Byman in the 3, Chris Frenwright in the 4, brother 1 in the 5, Eric Wusenhofer in the 7. 1, 2, 3, 4.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
I only have 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right.
Less than 5.
All right, here we go. Marshals ready, drivers ready. On the tone. 4-wheel fixed timing B main. Brother 2 looking to bat 1,000 on his bump game here. He gets an early gift there after the Morris Davis mistake. Davis in that too, but he's got brother 1 right on his heels here, along with Frenwright and the rest of the field. That worked out as it should. Morris Davis going to take advantage of a brother one mistake. Going to move back up into that one spot, taking the top two. These top two, though, cannot rest on their laurels here because number 3, Frenwright, charging hard here. He wants to get into that bump game as well. 1, 2, and 3. Doing a little bit of breakaway. Wustenhofer, Beima, brother one going at it for the 4 spot. And a mistake out of brother 2. That's going to give the 2 spot to Frenwright. Brother 2 answers back, though, through that table triple section. Going to retake that 2 spot. Somewhat upside down. It was brother 2. Wustenhofer going to move up into that 2 now. Sorry, Frenwright up into the 2. Morris going to reap all the benefits, and he's going to need it because he just went way out of bounds there. Fixes himself. So it's Morris Davis. 4 seconds ahead of the number 2, Chris Frenwright. Frenwright. It's got 2.3 on brother 2. Brother 1 trying to make up for lost time. He is only 4 seconds off the back door of his brother. Eric Thatcher working with you. The push pop purple. Morris Davis. Thank you, Eric. Morris Davis rocking the Schumacher. Purple white wheels. 3.5 over Frenwright. Frenwright extending his lead over the number 3, brother 2. 4.2 was the gap. And it remains 3 down, 2 minutes to go. Of our first A main of the night, the novice drivers be going at it here. Couple mistakes out of our top 3 there. All of them almost synchronized their mistakes there, so no changes there. Morris Davis in the 1, Chris Frenwright in the 2. Brother 2 had made it some lost time on that last one and is going to lose it all. He was 2.5 back. Now he is 5.5. It's 1:10 to go.
One minute left.
One and 2 both extending the leads. Morris has 8 seconds on Chris. Sorry. And Frenwright's got 7.5 on brother 2 with 30 seconds to go. Barring an absolute meltdown. I almost called it a weird, but that wouldn't be very nice. Davis and Frenwright going to find their way into that A main event later in the evening. Morris Davis, you are done. Taking the win. Frenwright's going to come by and take that second slot. We're waiting for brother 2 and Wustenhofer to come by. Waiting on one more. There he goes. That is a race. I'll stop. Marshall, grab your blowers. Let's get all those drivers from race number 4 and a couple of volunteers out on the track, please. What's that? Yeah. Where did you grab it? Yeah. You wrap around down to 1. Yeah. All right, drivers from that last race, get you down on the track, please. We need a couple of volunteers out here. Novice A main event. Ugh. Thank you, Ronnie. All right, guys, go ahead and roll them around. Go ahead and roll them around. 6, 7, 8, 9. We got
Brian
Andrew
Juarez.
Rojas in the 10, Philip Meyer in the 9, Alan Byman in the 8, Brian Juarez in the 7, James Chanel in the 6, Robert James in the 5, Tyler Giroux in the 4,
Andrew Rojas,
Brooks Canfield
Robert
in the
James,
3,
Taylor Giroux,
Connor
Philip Meyer,
Montalban
Brooks
in the
Canfield,
2, and your
James
top
Trump,
qualifier, Workman. All right, straightaway is closed. Let's get in our grid. Oh, nice. That was cute. Guys, go ahead and grid them up. Get in your spots. Connor is taking that scratch here. So Matt Wortman's in the 1, Brooks Canfield in the 2, Taylor in the 3,
1 minute to the start of the
Robert
race.
in the 4, James in the 5, Brian in the 6, Alan in the 7, Philip in the 8, and Andrew in the 9.
.45 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, Taylor, move up 1. Everyone else, move up 1. There we go. All right, here we go. Marshall's
30
ready.
seconds to the start of the
Drivers ready.
race.
Novice drivers, keep it clean. Keep it fun on the sound of the tone. Let's go racing. One and two breaking out here. Matt Brooks getting the whole shot. Worman getting it wrong. That's correct. Brooks in the 1. Brooks with a little barrel roll. Doesn't lose too much time, though. A little mistake out of Worman there. See if you can reel in Brooks. So it is the pink and purple short course of Brooks. The yellow, white, and plum of Wortman. That's the 4-wheel drive buggy and the 2. Robert moving up into the 2. So 2 short courses leading us out here. Cy Trunell moving up into that 3 now. Matt's going to have to settle back in and run his laps. .130 in. It is Brooks, Robert, James, top 3. Then we got Matt, Philip, Taylor, Alan, Brian, Andrew. Wortman found his way back into the 3 spot. He's going to try to reel in Robert James now. And he pulls the trigger, gets around, spins it a little too hot there, spins it around. So Matt and Robert going at it through the on-road section there. So they work their way into the table section. Off the gas when you're getting marshaled. Marshals have full authority to not touch your vehicles if you have those tires spinning. Brooks out front. Robert and Matt still going at it right now. It's advantage Robert. Wortman's got Trunell hot on his heels. Philip right there as well.
Two minutes left.
Brooks through the triple section. Mistake out of Robert. Matt swipes it up. Matt's having a rough time getting onto the straightaway. That double there. Now Robert taking his turn getting wadded up there. Brooks in the 1. Wortman in the 2. Wortman starting to string them together here. Closing the gap on Brooks here. 1:15 to go. They're only separated by 2 seconds. Brooks works his way through some back markers here. Gets through it clean. There's Matt Wortman trying to keep it. No nose pointed forward as Brooks working his way through that triple section, dealing with back markers. He gets through. Wortman gets it wrong in the center section. Going to have to settle in still. 55 seconds to go. 55 seconds to go. Andrew, that's number 2 working up behind you. Twenty-five seconds to go. 25 seconds to go. Everyone's racing to the line. Brooks going to get by for his victory lap here. Wortman going to finish out in that too. Robert James, you were done. Taylor, Brian, you were done. Waiting for everyone else to come across. And here comes your winner, Brooks Canfield. Matt Wortman in the 2, Philip Meyer in the 3. That is our race. All stop.
The race is complete.
Marshals, grab your blowers. Marshals, grab your blowers. Drivers from race number 5 need you down on the track. Stadium Truck A Main coming up next. See how many of you stayed. All of you should be. Novice drivers, need you down on the track, please. Novice drivers, need you down on the track. Okay. Andrew, need you on the track to Marshall. No. On the track,
1 minute
please.
to the start of the race.
Has never been the rule. You get on the track to Marshall. Where are all of our stadium truck drivers? All right, guys, go ahead and roll them around, check them in, roll them around, check them in. Wustenhofer in the 4, Friend Wright in the 3, Nick Bate in the 2, and your top qualifier, Kevin. Boy.
30 seconds to the start of the race. Kevin Boyd. Eric Wustenhofer. 15 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, guys, go ahead and grid them up.
Less than 5.
Boyd in the 1, Bate in the 2, Friend Wright 3, Wustenhofer 4.
Chris Rendenreich. Nick Bayet.
Marshall's ready, drivers ready, on the tone. Let's go racing. Stadium Truck, A main event. Kevin Boyd out front, Nick Bay in the 2. Ustenhofer, Frenwright broke out there. He get back up and running? He did not. He is off the track. Rough break out of Chris there. So 3 remain. Okay. Thank you. No change in the order here. Everyone's kind of gapped out from one another here. Closest battles between Boyd and Bayette, and that's a 14-second deficit.
2 minutes left. 2 minutes left.
It's Boyd Bayette, Wustenhofer. $21.5 A main coming up next. A tourniquet so you don't bleed to death.
One minute left.
21.5 A main on deck. 21.5 All Stars lined up, getting ready to go. 50 seconds to go. Boyd Bayette. Wustenhofer. All separated by at least a lap, close to a lap. Oh, Wustenhofer walking off here, so these guys are probably going to be on their last one here. See if Kevin Boyd throw down a heater and eke by for another one. So Boyd well on his way to gather up some First place points here. He is going to get chopped at the line. Everyone will be done when you come by. Boyd taking the win. Bayette finishing out in the 2, and Wustenhofer in the 3. That is a race. I'll stop. We need lots and lots of marshals here. I will need Wustenhofer and friend right out here to marshal. Unless you're in this next one.
I'm not going to race the short course.
Okay. No problem.
Taylor.
Okay.
Thank you.
Hold your cars, please. Hold your cars. Got blowers out there. We need lots and lots of marshals, please. Got a bunch of you helping out. Appreciate that. All right. You guys go to roll them around, check them in, roll them around, check them in.
Branson.
It's going to be Branson in the 11, Brian Davis in the 10, Wyatt Byman in the 9, Darren Morgan in the 8, Ronnie Goss in the 7, Dave Rosen in the 6, Mike Keller on that 5 spot. Then we got James Maxwell on the 4, Bob Goodwill on the 3, Eric Hernandez on the 2,
Brian
and
Davis.
your top
Eric
qualifier
Hernandez.
for 21.5 lock timing.
Ronnie Goss. Darren Morgan. Mike Oliver. Dave Rosen. James Maxwell. 45 seconds to the start of the race. Wyatt Bima.
There's Wyatt. All right. You guys go ahead and back it down. Straightaway is closed. See you, man.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Appreciate your help. Have a good one.
I'm going to jump up to 17.5 independent 4-wheel.
You'll like it. Yeah. All right.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
Getting our spots, please. Getting our spots.
Less than 5.
Yep. All right. Backfield, keep it clean. You might have to slow it down a little bit through the first couple turns. We'll see a nice single file start here. 21.5 A main event coming at you at the sound of the tone. Weapons free as they go downrange here. The opener. Guys, everyone kept it fairly clean there. Just people wadding themselves up in various areas. Ryan Goodwill getting out clean. Let's see what happened to Hernandez. Watch the straight. Ryan. With a huge gift here. Ronnie Goss doing what he did in that last B main. Working his way through the field quick, avoiding the carnage. Started in the 7. He's coming by. He's in that 3 spot early on with Maxwell in tow. It is McKennedy, Goodwill, Gosh, your top 3. Wadfest. Camlighter trying to do the best he can. Ryan McKennedy out front. Works his way through that triple section. Goodwill coming up on the back door of some back markers. I believe that's Davis and someone else here. You see that gray, white pinstripe coming up behind you? That's number 2. 2:30 down, 2:30 to go. It is McKennedy in the 1, Goodwill in the 2, Ronnie Goss still in that 3 spot. Maxwell in the 4.
Two minutes left.
Easy on the stand. Easy on the stand. The only audible thing I should be hearing from the stand is Marshall. Do as I say, not as I do. McKennedy out front. Bob Goodwill in the 2. Maxwell now moving up into that 3. I didn't see that exchange there. Maxwell getting around Goss. Now Maxwell trying to close in on Goodwill here. Maxwell with a rough opener. Trying to make the best of it.
1 minute left.
Exert. We got 40 seconds to go. 40 seconds to go. I think the closest race is going to be between Goodwill and Maxwell. It is a 3-second deficit here. See what Maxwell can do here. Still 3 seconds. Goodwill with some clean air out in front of him here, so. Back marker's not going to be a factor here in the closing 10 seconds here. Goodwill is going to get by. Maxwell's going to grab a fistful of trigger. He wants to get on that lap too, and he does. He makes it. So those two are going to be racing to the line. Everyone's racing to the line for that matter. Ryan McKennedy coming by, taking the win. We led that tone to tone there. Goodwill going to hang on to the 2. Maxwell coming by for that 3. That is a race. I'll stop.
The race is completed.
Grab your blowers. McKennedy, Goodwill, Maxwell, your top 3. Drivers from race 7. Let's get you down on the track. All right, drivers from that last race, down on the track. Drivers from that last race, find yourself a marshalling spot.
1 minute
Go
to
ahead
the
and
start
roll
of
them
the race.
around, check him in, roll them around, check him in. Sean Smith on the 9, Brian Stieber on the 8, Stenmo on the 7, Taylor Giroux on the 6, Darren Morgan in the 5, Kyle Frady in the 4, Eric Ferreira in the 3, Jesse Bryce in the 2.
Bryce.
It's up
45 seconds to the
qualifier.
start of the race.
Justin Bialowicz.
The Possum.
He took a scratch.
John Stenmo. Darren Morgan. Kyle Frady. Brian Stieber.
So with that, we got everyone checked in. No more laps. We're going to put
30
Jesse
seconds to the
Bryce
start of
on
the
the
race.
1, Eric Ferreira in the 2, Kyle Frady and the 3, Darren Morgan on the 4, John Stenmo on the 5, and Brian Stieber on the 6.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
Little 6-track short course race coming up.
Less than 5.
All right. Marshall's ready. Driver's ready. Let's go racing at the sound of the tone. Jesse Bryce out front. Freddie in the 2. Darren Morgan in the 3. You got Eric, John, Steber. What the hell's going on here? Kyle Freddie now getting up on top here. Bryce having a rough time there. Bryce into the 2. Now he's got Eric hot on his heels. Freddie now upside down. Bryce now going to take back at top spot. Coming up on the back door of Mr. Stenmo. You'll have 2 and 3 working out behind you. Thank you very much. So after a rough couple of laps here, Jesse Bryce trying to restore law and order here, working his way through the triple section. Double single he goes. Eric Fiera right on his heels. Freddie right there as well. So top 3 keeping one another honest. Darren Morgan in the 4. Stenmo, Steber with 2:15 to go.
Two minutes left.
Closest battles for that 3 spot between Eric and Kyle. Kyle muffed it in that triple section here. That's going to give Eric some breathing room with 1:30 to go.
One minute left.
Still working with 50 seconds left on the clock. 50 seconds here. It's Bryce. 3.4 ahead of Eric. Eric's got 3.6 on Kyle. Darren in the 4. Stenmo, Steber. Well, let's see what happened there. But Eric, just for a brief moment, was ahead of Bryce. And he rolled it over. 20 seconds to go. Kyle Freddie is still right there. He's in striking distance as well. They are getting by for their last lap here. 10 seconds to go. 10 seconds to go. Everyone will be done when you come by the line. Bryce onto the straight. Oh, Kyle Freddy going up on his side. Waiting for Kyle to come by. Everyone else is done. That is a race. I'll stop. Jesse Bryce, Eric Ferreira, Kyle Freddy, your top
The race
three.
is completed.
Marshall's great. Thank you for grabbing your blower. Let's get all those drivers from race number 8 down on the track, please. 17.5 Expert two-wheel taking the stage. All right. Eric Ferreira donated a Huss Brewing gift card we're going to do a Huss hole shot here for our 17.5 Expert two-wheel. So whoever holds on to that hole shot after that triple double section in front of the driver's stand will go home with this $25
1 minute
gift
to the
card.
start
You
of the
guys
race.
go ahead and roll them around, check them in, roll them around, check them in. It's Joyner in the 13, Paul Weir in the 12,
Prince.
Cam Leiter in the 11, Gallegos in the 10, Buse in the 9, Ethan in the 8, Bailos
Tyler
in the
Cornwell.
7, Craig in the 6,
Raccoon.
Diego in the 5,
45
Ryan
seconds to the
Prince
start of the
Willie
race.
Smith in the
The
3,
deal.
There in the 2, and your
Black
top
Stallion.
qualifier.
Andrew Joyner. Mike Gillows. Mini Marsupial.
This driving me nuts here. All right, everyone's
30
checked
seconds
in.
to the start of the race.
Grid them up. Kyler in the 1, Willie Smith in the 2, Ryan Prince in the 3, Diego in the 4. Then we got Buse in the 5, Gallegos in the 6, Cam Leiter in the
15 seconds to the
7,
start of the race.
Paul Weir in the 8, and Joyner in the 9.
Less than 5.
All right, we need 2 marshals out here, please. 2 marshals out here. 1 underneath the driver's stand and 1 on number 4. 2 marshals, please. Thank you, sir. No, underneath the driver's stand. Underneath the driver's stand. We need 1 more on number 4, please. 1 more on number 4. Hero is the real hero. All right, here we go. Marshals ready. Drivers ready. Let's get it on at the sound of the tone. 75 Expert round number 4. Points up for grabs here. Kyler going to take that whole shot with ease. Kyler going home with that Huss whole shot. $25 gift card. Huss Brewing, courtesy of Eric Ferreira. Ooh, yikes. Carnage in the backfield here. Weir is going to take advantage there. Move up a couple spots there. Willie going for a ride. Diego and Prince getting into it. There's Cam Leiter now. Cam Leiter trying to make a case here for that 3 spot here. Prince sneaking onto the inside. So Diego Prince by the start finish line for the 2-3 spot. Then we got Cam Leiter, Smith, Joyner, Buse, Weir, Gallegos. Cornwell dominating qualifying. Out to a 4-second lead early on as Diego and Prince going at it here through the center section. Diego trying to hold him off. Prince looking for a way around. It's a triple combo AE here. Diego pushing it wide there through the driver's stance section. Prince going to get around for the 2 spot. Diego finding his mojo here with this B7. Getting some impressive runs here in qualifying. Looking good in the main thus far. And Paul Weir is Ryan Prince. Ryan Prince makes the best of it, though. Stays in that 2 spot. Diego in tow. Diego says, do that again next time he comes around. Oh, Diego goes off reservation, marshals himself. Only loses a couple of car lengths off of Prince here. With Cornwell coming up on the back door joiner. That's your leader there. Thank you very much. Kyler making that B7 look like butter. 75, expert 2-wheel. Kyler Cornwell in the AE. Ryan Prince in the AE. Diego in the AE. Willie in the AE. I think it's B7 Mania here. I think it's all B7s. Could be wrong.
Two minutes left.
Now here comes Willie now going to challenge. And then 2, 3, and 4 all get wadded up. And then a little overzealous there. Willie is going to reap all the benefits there. Move into the 2. Prince trying to reel him in. It's Cornwell, Smith, Prince. 1, 2, and 3. 1:15 to go. 1:15 to go. Paul decides to park in the triple section there. At the worst time possible, the marshal's preoccupied. Rough break there out of Paul.
1 minute left.
Working on your last minute. A little mistake there out of Prince. So Diego's going to be able to shore that up here. So the fight on. They were fighting for that 2 spot earlier on. They are now fighting for the 3 spot here. Willie got around to the 2. And he is not looking back. Oh, that did not sound good. .25 seconds to go. 25 seconds to go. Two-wheel mod aiming coming up next. Let's see what happened to Willie. Willie gets it wrong going on the straightaway, so Prince and Diego are going to get by. And those guys are going to be running to the line here. Everyone's going to be done when you come by the line. Oh, Prince went wide there, but stuck it. Kyler snuck around for a victory lap, waiting for Joyner and Kyler to come by. Oh, the one and only mistake out of Kyler there on his last lap. Tone-to-tone victory. Kyler Cornwell, Ryan Prince in the 2, Diego in the 3.
The race is completed.
I'll stop. Let's get all those drivers down on the track, please. Get some marshals out here, please. Drivers from that last race. What's that? At 2? You picked it up at 2? Yeah, you were supposed to go over the double and then back around here to 3. Hey, Paul Weir, if you're done playing patty cake with Ryan, can you come call this race, please? Thank you. Let's get our marshals to our spots, please. We need one marshal on the right-hand side of the driver's stand. We get one marshal, please. The right-hand side of the driver's stand next to
All
the
right,
deal.
sorry, I forgot I was
1
calling
minute to
a
the start
race.
of the race.
Okay, let's get them checked in. Let's get them checked in.
Chicken nugget. Zippy. 45 seconds to the start of the race. John Young. Kevin Gatton. Ryan Collar. Adam Peters. Tyler Cornwell. Jim Sylvie. James Wright.
'All right.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Hey, can one of you guys watch that corner over there? You shouldn't need any do much. Oh, Juan's going to do it. Juan's going to do it, buddy. You're all right. Don't worry about it. He's going to do it. Juan, in that corner down there? Yeah.
15
All
seconds to the
right,
start of the
everybody's
race.
checked in. Let's get them lined up. Chase Boyd in the 1, Kyler in the 2, Richard Lake in the 3, Ryan Cowler in the 4, and Adam Peters
Less
in
than
the
5.
5. No more laps. Let's get this one going. This is your modified two-wheel drive A-Main. Chase Boyd in the 1, Cornwell in the 2, Lake in the 3, Cowler in the 4, Peters in the 5, Silve in the 6, Gatton in the 7, Leffler in the 8, and John Young in the 9. All right. All right, Marshall's ready. Driver's ready. Going at the sound of the tone. Oh, early on, Kyler tries to stick it inside. Pays the Piper on that one as Buse flips his car all over the place. Gatton getting a bad end of the stick on that one. He and Silva getting tied up. That's going to put Chase out front. Peters in that 2. Looks like Cowler in the 3. Gerasimo the Great running all over the place, overturning cars. Great job, Gerasimo. Chase still in that 1, Peters in the 2, Cowler in that 3. Then you got Lake in the 4. Silve moving up to that 5. Now Gatton up to that 6. And I believe that's John Young behind him as Silve gets it wrong in the center. Chase working that TLR. Peters in the 2. Cowler, both Peters and Cowler in AEs as they go down the straight into the sweeper. So you got Boyd, Peters, Cowler, 1, 2, and 3. Cornwell, Leffler, Lake, 4, 5, and 6. Gatton and Young, and Silve, 7, 8, and 9. Watch your areas. Peters manages to get off the pipe there. Cowler's got a hold. So there's a good race right there. Cowler, Cornwell, and Leffler. Cornwell trying to get around Cowler in the center. Cornwell goes inside, says, give me that frickin' position, Cowler. So let's see where they're lining up now as they come across the line. Peters now in that 1. Boyd, Cornwell in the 2. Oh, man, Boyd broke out. I didn't even see it. So you got Peters in the 1, Cornwell in the 2. Cowler in the 3. That's going to move Leffler up to that 4. Lake in the 5. Gatton, Silve. Jimmy Leffler in the 4. Silve in the 7. That's the interesting little rivalry between those two drivers. Leffler's in the 4. Silve wants it, but he's coming from last place right now. Oh, excuse me. Now he's moved up to the 7. So you got Peters having a fist. Cornwell in his rearview mirror here. Cornwell making a mistake early. Now he's battling his way back into that 2 spot as Peters and him go into the center of the track over that triple. Let's see if Peters can hold him off. You got 2 minutes left, guys. 2 minutes left as they head down that straight into the back triple. Kyler tries to go inside. Kyler goes inside. Peters shuts the door. Now Peters gives him the door, and Kyler takes it as they head into this triple. Them playing patty cake there has allowed Cowler to catch up in that 3. Lake on his own in the 4. Leffler kind of on his own in the 4. He's got Gatton slowly rolling up behind him with Silve not far behind. Kyler's starting to extend that lead over Adam Peters. But Peters isn't letting them get away easy as they head down the straight. Cornwell, Peters, Cowler, Lake, that's your running order. Then Leffler, Gatton, and Silve. Jim Silve would love nothing more. Oh, no, Kyler gets in it wrong. That's going to put Peters in the front and Cowler. So Kyler's going to fall to that 3 as Peters takes over that first spot. Then Cowler gets it wrong in the triple. He's going to fall back to the 3. Where's Richard Lake? He's slowly catching up with a minute left to go.
1 minute left. 1 minute left.
Leffler and Gatton going at it for fifth place right now. Silve trying to get in the mix there. He definitely doesn't want Leffler to win. Big rivalry between those two drivers. Cowler tries to get around Peters. Doesn't pay off. Oh, no. Leffler and Gatton get into it. Now Silve is going to be right on his tail. This ought to get interesting with 30 seconds left to go. You got Leffler, Gatton, and Silve going down the straight. Silve wants to beat Leffler. Leffler goes wide. Nobody can take advantage. With 20 seconds left to go, they're going to get around for one more. Leffler brake checks. Oh, Silve tries to go inside. Gatton sticks his nose in there. Leffler goes wide. Silve goes wide. Silve's got to get across that pipe. Oh, can he get across the line, though, to get another lap in? I don't think so. Silve caught you at the line. Peters caught you at the line. Cowler caught you at the line. Lake, you are done. Waiting on Cornwell, Gatton, and Leffler. Leffler's going to beat Jim Silve. And Cornwell's going to take this one. Gatton in the 5. Cornwell in the 1. And Leffler in that 6. Leffler goes home with the trophy.
Thank you, Paul. You should have went home after qualifying.
The race is completed.
Marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots. Sour grapes all around. All right. Go ahead and roll around. Check them in.
Bob Goodwill.
I hit my grumpy wall about 3 hours ago, so I'm good. All right. Well, how
Jesse
many
Bryce.
we got left
Red
here?
Crow.
We'll wait
Kyle
for
Brady.
everyone to check in before I start calling out positions.
Devin Corey. Brother 2. Mike Sara. Ronnie Goss.
We're almost there, boys and girls. We got 2 more races to go.
Alex Frias.
Kyler,
Morris
this is
Davis.
yours, by the way. You're welcome, buddy. Good job. All right, no more laps. We're going to put Jesse Bryce on that 1, Mike Sora on the 2, Bob Goodwill on the 3, Brad
1 minute
Crone
to the start of
on
the
the
race.
4, Kyle Frady on the 5, Nick Baird on the 6, Morris Davis on the 7, Frias on the 8, Brother 2 on the 9, Devin on the 10, and Ronnie Goss in the 11th spot here.
45 seconds to the start of the
Full
race.
grid of 75 fixed timing here with our top qualifier.
Jesse, race.
Sorry, Justin, I don't want to leave you out. I want to give you the little echo shout out here. All right.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Marshall's ready. Drivers ready. On the tone. Let's go racing. Locked. Ew, brother, what's that? Oh, how was someone to get out front here? Mike Sora here. Out front here. Brad Crone. Making up a lot of ground there. Bayette in the 3. Sora out front. Crone in the 3, in the 2. A little bit of a break there. Now Goodwill finding himself up into that 3 spot. And he has got Morris Davis and a gaggle of cars all up in his business. Crone getting it wrong. Still got a little bit of a gap over Goodwill getting it wrong, though, but gets a Hero Marshall there out of Kyler. Sticks him out in the 3, and he's got Morris Davis right on. Ugh. Let's see what happened over on that side. I couldn't see, but I think Goodwill got collected. So Goodwill came out on top. Marshall on the straight. Marshall on the straight. Sora with a mistake. Brad Crone going to get around, and he goes wide, and then Sora shorts it. So Crone up top now. Working his way on that table section. Watch the triple. It is Crone, Sora. Bayette now up into that 3. Bayette getting his B7 Mojo on, I believe.
2 minutes left.
He is in that white vehicle. Red, white, and blue is out of the painters. It is Crone, Sora, Bayette, your top 3. Frias got around Devin there, so Frias going to move up into that 4 spot. Rough qualifying out of Frias. Trying to make the best of it here with a minute 25 to go. Brad extending his lead. Sora still got a pretty good buffer over the number 3 of Nick Bayette. Now Nick Bayette's going to have to deal with Frias. Coming in with a full head of steam, looking to the inside. Through that double section, Bayette gets it wrong, rolls it on his lid. Frias now going to move up into that 3 after starting in that 10 spot. Less than five. Old man into the straightaway, look out. It's clear. He's got thin skin. He's already bleeding. Don't make him bleed again. Waiting on brother 2 to come by. Everyone else is done. Brad Crone going to take the win. Sora in the 2. Frias in the 3. That is it. All stop. Marshals, grab your blowers. Oh, shoot, we got 2 more. Dang it. Independent 4-wheel coming up next.
You want me to do this one?
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
I'll do the last couple. I'd do it. Do it.
Transponder 1555490. The race is completed.
Race number 12. Hold your cars, guys. Hold your cars really quick. Yeah, I got it. Let's get our marshals to our spots, please. Marshals to the spots. What do we got coming up next here? What do we got next here? Oh, we got Paul. Oh, we got Paul We're on the stand. Sheesh. Yeah, go ahead, Paul. Go ahead, just Paul. All right, go ahead, check him in. Good job, Paul. It's everybody's fault but Paul, Chris. Don't worry about it.
Brad Crone.
All right, 17.5, lock timing,
Candy Corn.
four-wheel drive,
Hero
a main
Mike Sara.
event.
Bob Goodwill. Black Stallion. Chris Rendenreich. John Young.
Checking them in here.
Morris Davis.
I got Marshals looking good, looking real good. Need a marshal in the front. Please. Who am I missing? Sure. Let's see. I got
1 minute to the start of the race.
Brad's in this race. I got Sora. Looking for a marshal, guys. Anybody? Need a marshal in the
45 seconds
front,
to the
guys.
start of the race.
Marshal in the front, please. Got a lot of guys going back to back here. Need a marshal in the front, please. Thank you, Zach. Appreciate it. Number 2.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Thank you, sir. All right, looks like we know where we're lined up here. We got Hero, Kevin, Paul, Brad, no Kokot, so John Young to the 5, Goodwill to the 6, Sora to the 7, Bayette and the
15 seconds to the start of the
Morris
race.
9, Chris Friedenreich in the 10. Who's running the stand here? Yeah, Eric, that is
Less than 5.
good right there. Perfect. All right, here we go. This is 17 lock timing, 4-wheel drive. Drivers ready, marshals ready. We're going to the sound of the tone. And here, going to lead us off here in the Associated? I knew he was running Yokomo, and it is carnage over that first triple. Oh, wow. That is a broken car. That's broke. No talking on the stand. I will pull you off that stand if you talk on the stand. Thank you. Clean it up, fellas. Clean it up. That one is broke. Chris, you're broke, buddy. That is a broken car. No one's coming. All right. So, after a really rough start, second place, Cornwell gets upside down through the 180 right in front of the announcer's booth. And that is going to put Paul Weir to the 2 spot. So it's Hero and Paul, 2-car breakaway through the S section in the center. Little tabletop jump, triple. By the line, down the back straightaway, Hero, Paul, Cornwell in the 3 spot in the silver. And then it's Sora in the 4. Bayette working the top 5. Then it's John Young. Then it is Morris Davis, Bob Goodwill. That's 6 and 7. No Crone, no Kokot, no Friedenreich. Back to the front here. Oh, Paul upside down, and Cornwell going to get by for that 2 spot. So battle for the 2, and then Hero goes upside down, your leader. So top 3 getting bunched up once again through the S section in the middle. Tabletop jump, 180 to the backside triple there. Dog leg, 180, double down the back straightaway. Pretty cool section there. Frontside triple. Oh, Paul gets it wrong again. Got to flip the other side of the track, and here comes Sora. So Sora on the hunt for that 3 spot. Another broken car. And they're dropping like flies. Morris Davis going to pull off the track. One, 2, 3, and 4 down the back straightaway through the dog leg. And Cornwell on the hunt for some Hero here. Corner in the center. Cornwell gets a little sideways. Backside triple. Oh, Hero almost jumps over the pipe onto the straightaway. Halfway done, 2:30 down, 2:30 to go. Race number 13. Yes, last race of the night coming up next. Leaders through the center. Oh, Hero and Cornwell battle for the frontside triple. Caution straightaway. Caution front straight or back straight. Clear. It's Cornwell and Nakaya
2 minutes
through the
left.
front side. Triple they go. Young, that'll be second spot. Thank you, sir. Paul getting caught up in lap traffic. $140 to go. Battle for the lead once again between Cornwell and Nakaya. Through the center S section, backside triple here. Nakaya was in the Yokomo for a while now, in the Associated. He's been putting in the practice laps here. And Sora right there as well. Sora not too far behind here in the 3 spot. Paul way back in the 4. He's 6 back from 3rd spot. Leaders down the back straightaway by the line, tenths of a second apart, 0.6 to be exact. Less than a minute to go. Hero not giving Cornwell an inch here. Through the corner 180, through the X section in the center. Oh, Hero going for the kill, and Cornwell comes up short on the triple. And Hero back to the lead here. Sora had a chance to make some time on Cornwell, but gets it wrong on the triple as well. And here comes Paul Weir. 30 to go. Nakaya upside down, but Cornwell had a mistake as well. So they're going to stay spread apart here. Paul Weir trying to hunt down the 3 spot of Mike Sora. They're going to go one more lap. Sora gets it wrong over the triple. Here comes Weir. Battle for the 3 down the back straightaway, and Sora comes up short on the double. And Weir to the 3. And that is time. Hero's got to keep it on all 4s, and he's got this one in the bag here. And he is going to do it from the 1. Cornwell starts second, finishes second. Weir starts 3rd, finishes 3rd. As soon as you cross line, you'll be done. Good run for Sora. Going to finish 4th from the 8th spot. Bayette from the 9th goes to 5th. And that is a race. No more laps.
The race is completed.
You too, buddy. All right, last race of the night. Let's get you guys back out to the track to marshal positions, please. And hold your cars, guys, please. Hold your cars, please. Let's get my drivers back out to the track to marshal, please. All right, guys, roll them out, check them in. Last race of the night, 13.5 four-wheel drive.
1 minute to the start of the race. Ryan Caller. Mike Galos. Prince.
Prince Gallegos, no brother one, no
45 seconds to the start of the race.
No más uno? ¿Por qué? No sé. All right. All right, guys, let's line them up. It's going to be Prince Caller and the Greek.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
The Greek. My buddy the Greek. Straight's closed. Galeos is parked. Posted up.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, here we go. Drivers ready. Marshals are ready. Sound the tone. Here we go. Prince Kaller Gallegos, where you going, brother? Get on the freeway. All right, Prince and Kaller, a little breakaway here. See if we got a race on our hands. Kaller showing some speed big time in the two-wheel drive mod A-main event tonight. Boy, I miss me some four-wheel, that's for sure. Miss me some four-wheel drive. Right in front of the announcer's tower, down the back straightaway, your leaders. And Kaller keeping Prince honest here early on. Working the corner double 180 through the S section in the center. Prince on the pipe a little bit. Right in front of the announcer's booth. Half a second separate top two. Both Reedy powered vehicles there. J Concepts tires, I presume, on both. I know Kaller's, he's feeling those J Concepts tires lately. Fast up on the track is your leader, 19.6, Ryan Prince. 19.9 for Kaller. Kaller there, just not the pressure maybe he wants to put on Prince. Good laps for both. Galeos fast lap 21.3. Oh, that was a good section there for Kaller. Made up a lot of time. That might be his fast lap of the race, and it is 19.6. And it's actually fast lap of the race, but gets it wrong over the front side triple. Once again, guys, thank you very much for coming out tonight. We appreciate you all. I mean, 120 entries on a Wednesday. That's how we like to do it. What do we got here? Is this round 5 of the series, I believe? Round four, okay. So we got round 5 coming up this Saturday. Doors open at 10, racing at 1, normal schedule. We got Dirt Oval Friday night. We got Dirt Oval practice all day on Friday. And here comes Kaller here, putting some more pressure on Prince. Battle for the lead through the center of the track. Through the first S section, and Kaller gets a little short on that double. And the lead's going to go right back to 0.6 or so. 2 to go. Faux show.
2 minutes left.
We got live at 5 tomorrow. I'm sure everybody is anticipating Paul Weir's weekly video. I heard it's going to be a great one. So we'll be posting that. We'll be posting that around noon tomorrow, normal time. Jimmy Leffler is unable to attend, so it'll just be me and Paul and maybe LT. So tune into our Facebook page at 5 p.m. for me and Paul and Larry. Yeah. I mean, what more could you ask for on a Thursday at 5 p.m.? And you might win a free race. And maybe you might win something else. I mean, you never know. We're always giving stuff away, you know. Coming up on a minute to go here for Prince Kaller Gallegos. 19.5.72, new fast lap for Kaller, but he finds himself about 3 back from your leader. .45 to go. Of course, man. Yeah. 35 for Prince. Kaller still about 3 back in the all blue. Hey, baby. 10 to go. We're going to be caught at the line here. Pretty darn tootin'. And that is going to be time. Once you cross the line, you'll be done. Looking for Galeos here to finish. Here he comes. And that is going to do it. No more laps. Thank you guys for coming out tonight. We really appreciate it. We'll see you tomorrow for some practice and live at 5. Dirt Oval practice all day. Friday with racing at 7. And round number 5 on Saturday.
The race is completed.